Alandir, home planet of mystical creatures, wizards, and legendary warriors. Of its 3 continents, only one is said to be inhabitable by human races, Velezir. During prehistoric times, several thousand years before the war against the shadows of hell, Velezir was shattered by huge cataclysms and broke into 3 parts: the Boreal subcontinent, the southern subcontinent, and the island of Venhelion. This event is known as the breaking of Velezir. 10,000 years before the days of Arca, the Dragon King, the armies of men were crushed by the shadows of hell. But when all hope seemed lost, one king stood against darkness. His name was Almerian. At the time of this apocalyptic war, the Boreal subcontinent and the southern subcontinent comprised several independent states. The Boreal subcontinent comprises 3 ethnic groups. The central areas are inhabited mainly by the Thanandar. These proud and warlike men founded the 7 main kingdoms, including the most powerful of the Boreal realms, Ardral and Listerion. Since the earliest days of the Thanandar kingdoms, the men of Ardral have been renowned for their incredible mastery of warfare. In the 2 centuries following the war, they conquered the western half of the subcontinent. Meanwhile, Listerion extended its dominion over the eastern kingdoms. The 2 neighbors soon clashed against each other during the reign of King Yggdrasil III of Ardral.
For centuries, we, men of Ardral, have dominated the battlefields of Velezir. Countless tribes and kingdoms have fallen under our shining blades. Our glory spreads across the continent, for our warriors are the most formidable in the world. Among them, the best of all are the kings of my dynasty, blessed with the power of thunder. But only a few of us can ride on the wings of living fire.
My lord, we are outnumbered. We need reinforcements.
Have faith, General. My father will be here soon.
Sons of Listerion, you are the shield of our kingdom. The armies of Ardral thought they could invade and destroy us, but now we have their prince cornered. See how their arrogance has vanished. Smell the fear of those who pretend to be invincible. Today, we crush them. Today, we slay them all.
Thus, having decisively defeated the armies of Listerion, Yggdrasil III of Ardral became the first king to unite the entire subcontinent under his rule. The southern subcontinent lies between the Callister Ocean and the Lyrian Sea. It is split in two halves: the dusk, inhabited by the Urgarod, and the dawn, territory of the dreaded Clanatharian clans. The Urgarod extended their rule over three prosperous kingdoms: Valarak, Eremin, and Thrinidel. Their huge warships ensure the control of the main naval trade routes. Thrinidel is by far the most powerful of the Urgarod kingdoms, and its kings are said to be even wealthier than the kings of Lystirion. The Clanatharians are universally regarded as the best sailors of Velezir. No one knows where they came from. 2,000 years before the war against the Shadows of Hell, they came from nowhere to invade the Dawn from the Lyrian Sea, wreaking terrible havoc upon the now extinct indigenous people. The Dawn, since then called Clanathar, is divided between numerous Clanatharian clans. The most prominent and formidable of these clans, the Valandil Horde, is endlessly at war with Thrinidel. Shortly after the conquest of Lystirion by Yggdrasil III of Ardral, tension reached such a pitch that the very fate of Thrinidel was at stake. But somewhere in the countryside, a legendary hero was about to rise and change the course of history.
Is the man I love worth thousands of lives? Yes, he is. But duty always comes first. If I don't marry Prince Kashgahan of the Valandil Horde, as my father agreed, his Clanatharian warriors will invade Thrinidel and wreak havoc upon our people. I must obey my father's command, though my heart already belongs to a young shepherd I met long ago. But the worst is yet to come, and despair now darkens my heart. Kashgahan has discovered our secret, and shall not let a commoner deprive him of his coveted prize. Must I lose both my freedom and my beloved?
Terran Elvendar, your time has come. Lady Elmina shall be mine, and no others. Die now, peasant.
I am only a shepherd. I am not a warrior. I feel weak.
Strength lies not in the blade, but in the heart. You are strong, Tayrin.